She loved you once. Really loved you. The kind of love that made her text first, show up uninvited, stay late when she had somewhere else to be. Now she's cold, distant, present but absent. And you're lying awake at 3 a.m., replaying every moment, wondering where it went wrong. Here's the truth they don't teach you about women's psychology. She didn't stop loving you overnight. She didn't wake up one morning and decide you were no longer the man she wanted. It happened slowly, quietly, in moments so small you didn't notice them until they'd already piled into a mountain between you. And the worst part? You helped build every inch of that mountain. When a woman falls in love, she's not just falling for your jokes or your smile. She's falling for something deeper, something ancient. She's falling for the feeling of safety. Not physical safety, emotional safety. The knowledge that you see her, that you hear her, that you'll be there when she reaches. And for a while, you were. But then life happened. Work got busy. Stress piled up. You stopped looking at her the way you used to. Not because you didn't love her, because you got comfortable. You assumed she'd always be there. She noticed. Women notice everything. She noticed when your eyes stopped lighting up, when your attention drifted to your phone instead of her face, when she had to repeat herself because you weren't really listening. She didn't say anything. Women rarely do. She just started feeling a little less safe, a little less seen, a little less chosen. And here's where it gets dangerous. When a woman doesn't feel safe, she does something counterintuitive. She reaches more. She tests. She pushes. She asks questions she already knows the answers to. Not because she's difficult, because she's desperate to feel your presence again. Think back. Remember those little fights, those moments where she seemed to pick at nothing? That wasn't nothing. That was her lifeline. She was throwing ropes into the dark, hoping you'd grab one and pull her back. And how did you respond? You got defensive. You pulled away. You told yourself she was being dramatic. Every rope she threw, you let slip through your fingers. Until one day, she stopped throwing ropes. Not because she stopped loving you, because her arms got tired. This is the phase most men miss completely. She didn't leave. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She adapted. She stopped asking where you were, stopped caring who you were with, stopped fighting about the things she used to fight about. You thought you finally had peace. You had absence disguised as presence. She stopped reaching because reaching hurt. She stopped asking because asking made her feel needy. She stopped fighting because fighting required hope, and hope was almost dead. She started building a life around your absence. She made new friends, found new hobbies, created new routines that didn't include you, not to punish you, to survive. Because loving someone who isn't there is a slow death, and she chose to live. You stopped seeing her. Not physically, you saw her every day. You ate meals together, slept in the same bed, but you stopped seeing her. The way her eyes changed when she was sad, the way her laugh became less frequent, the way she stopped wearing the clothes you used to love. You were living with a woman who was slowly disappearing, and you didn't notice because you stopped looking. She felt that every single day. She felt like a ghost in her own home. Present but not seen, loved but not wanted, and something inside her broke. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly, like a book closing, like a door clicking shut, like a heart finally accepting what its head always knew. This is the part that will haunt you. She left you months before she actually left. In her mind, she'd already packed, already said goodbye, already grieved the loss of what you had. The woman eating dinner across from you, the woman sleeping beside you, She was already gone. She was just waiting for the right moment, waiting for the courage she'd been quietly building for years. You thought you had time. You didn't. You had a woman who had already processed life without you, just going through the motions until her body caught up with her mind.
Here's what you won't face. She didn't stop loving you because you failed. She stopped loving you because you stopped showing up. Not to places, to moments, to her. She reached for you 1,000 times, and 1,000 times you were somewhere else. Not cheating, not cruel, just not there. So she stopped reaching, and now she's gone, or going, or already gone while still sitting next to you. The question isn't why she stopped loving you. The question is why you stopped noticing she was slipping away, and whether the next woman will suffer the same fate. Because patterns don't break themselves. You do, or you don't. She loved you. She chose you. She fought for you in ways you never even noticed. And when her arms got tired, you called it peace. The choice to be present, as always, is yours.